Kerri Courtney, and on this episode of Job Hunter, we are going to explore something that is everywhere and affects all of us. In fact, it's something we couldn't do without in our daily lives. It's information technology, aka IT, and it is what keeps us connected, informed, and engaged with the world around us. It also brings with it a variety of exciting careers you might be interested in pursuing. So stay with us, and we'll hook you up with the exciting world of IT in this episode of Job Hunter. And bustle of our daily lives, we take for granted how much we rely on information technology. We carry our phones with us everywhere we go. We use computers for, well, just about everything. And as much as we rely on this technology, we forget what's behind it all. People, just like you and me. People create this technology, people keep it working, and people use it for a wide variety of applications that make our lives better and more secure. People, just like the ones at Lockheed Martin's Mission Support Center here in Clinton. And I know what you're thinking. Lockheed Martin, don't they make airplanes? According to my e-reader here, Lockheed Martin does a lot more than manufacture aircraft. They've developed an uncommon expertise dealing with the U.S. government over the years, and they've grown to provide a wide variety of services, especially in IT. This is Billy Newson. He's Director of Mission Support Services here at Lockheed Martin. Mission support? That sounds like NASA. What does that mean?
So what that means in layman's terms is that when people call their service provider, when they're having problems with a system, their PC, or things of that nature, they call a help desk, provide them access and enable that service to perform as intended. We do the same on behalf of the federal government. So we provide help desk services for the various agencies. When their workers are having challenges with their PCs, with whatever technology problem they're having, they're calling us, and we enable those technologies to operate as they originally intended. So that allows them to continue on with their mission, providing the services to our citizens of the United States.
So what types of job titles are there here?
So we have technology analysts, we have information analysts, information specialists. What they do is they provide the actual support on behalf of Lockheed Martin to those various federal agencies. And they do that via a variety of channels, sometimes over the phone, via email, over web. We also have the capability to support social media. We're looking for individuals with 2 to 3 years of college experience and college education in technology. We're big on STEM, science, technology, engineering, math, so we're looking for individuals with that experience and that college education. We will supplement that with a lot of training, a lot of growth opportunity, a lot of challenges. But those are some foundational elements we're looking for our candidates. So we have a variety of needs, and that's another thing that speaks back to how much technology has changed and influences our lives, and one of the reasons we're looking for people with those set of skills and experience, because technology is ever changing, ever evolving, and part of how we deliver our mission on behalf to our customers.
Okay, what can I help you today?
What kind of advantages are there to working for Lockheed Martin? What are some of the benefits?
So we offer competitive salaries and competitive benefits, but I think the other thing is that given the breadth of what Lockheed Martin does, there's opportunities for growth and advancement. So with that foundation of science and technology, the sky is the limit, so to speak. You could start here in Jackson, but we have presence. We're a global company, right? We have presence across the United States and across the world, for that matter.
What's your favorite part about your job?
Actually, there are two things. One is I get to work with a lot of people, but I think the other thing is what we do and who we do it for, right? So we're working for the federal government. We're making this a better place to be. And I love that. And I think you'll find that the people who work for Lockheed Martin love that as well. We know there's tangible, meaningful things on what we do, and people can see it in their everyday lives.
This is Candice Morgan. She's one of the technical support engineers here at Lockheed. Candice, technical services engineer. That sounds pretty, well, technical.
Yeah.
What do you do? Are you at your desk all day, or are you working on computers? Or?
I'm at my desk all day, but I'm on my computer, and I'm able to remote in to whatever location that's calling in to assist with getting the equipment back up and running.
So physically you're at your desk, but virtually you're
somewhere
anywhere.
else. Right, that's exactly
Where
right.
in the United States is Candice Morgan today? Take us through a typical day for you at your job.
Typical day, someone will call in on the line. They will say they're having problems with an enrollment that they're doing. So I would remote into their computer, see what's going on their computer. They may have something like the camera's not working. So I would click a button, and the camera will pop up on their side, and I can see the person that they're actually taking a picture of.
Wow.
Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, it's exciting. It's very exciting.
That's amazing that you can control that just from here at your desk.
Exactly, yeah, it's very exciting.
Why do you think Lockheed Martin is such a great company to work for?
It's such an expanding company. They have so many opportunities in just the Lockheed Martin standpoint itself. Yeah, it's a great place to work.
I think today, we all see that technology touches our lives in every aspect of it. So we can't do anything today without having some technology. That's why we think it's growing. We know it's growing. The federal government is leveraging technology to be more efficient, to be more effective, and to provide those services to our customers, which are us, the United States citizens.
Clearly, modern life is now driven by technology. Thanks to the World Wide Web and other technologies, everything is connected. So thanks to people just like you, it can follow us wherever we go. And as we've seen, we can access and control our technology from just about anywhere. And nobody understands that better than the folks at our next job hunter destination. The company is called Bomgar, and it's the brainchild of founder Joel Bomgar. Joel, what exactly do you do here at Bomgar?
We make software that lets computer technical support people do their job over the internet. Normally, you'd have to sit in front of a computer to move the mouse, type on the keyboard, and fix a problem. Our software lets you do that over the internet, anywhere in the world.
So you might be sitting at your computer screen and all of a sudden see your mouse move and someone's fixing your computer.
Yeah, and exactly. And most people have had an experience like that within their building. Our technology lets you do it across the world and even do it on multiple computers, 5, 6, 8 computers at the same time. Very cool when you can be rebooting one computer, fixing another, and installing software in a third. You can imagine how much more effective you could be.
Tell us a little bit more about your technology. Why is it so innovative and so great? Why do companies want it so badly?
Well, in a lot of especially bigger companies, they need a really secure way of doing computer tech support. As you can imagine, it's scary for some people when their mouse is moving, their keyboard's being typed on, and someone else can see what's on their screen. So our customers are especially sensitive to having technology that they can own, that they can put in their data center. And our technology, unlike anything else on the market, lets them do that and lets them do technical support in a very secure way, which is a huge part of it. The other part is we put a big emphasis with our technology on mobile technology, including the ability for a technical support person to actually do a tech support session from their iPhone, their Android device, their iPad, anything like that. So you can imagine when you call the IT person and they're at lunch, for them to just say, yeah, let me pull up your computer on my phone and I'll make a few changes for you and it'll be fixed while I'm eating my burger. That's pretty cool technology, and we put a huge emphasis on making that really elegant and really slick.
What types of jobs does it take to make your company work?
Well, we have software developers that develop the software. We have quality assurance teams that test the software and make it better. We have a technical support team that helps our customers get it up and running, as well as our marketing team and our sales team that help market and sell the technology, and then a whole accounting and operations and finance team to account for and make sure all the operations are happening smoothly. In addition to our own information technology team that equips our 200 employees with the best technology to do their job.
And what type of education is necessary for those jobs?
Anything in the information technology field is a huge benefit. So anything for management information systems, computer science, computer software, anything that's technical in nature, whether for software programming or just general information technology. Really anything that has to do with information technology is going to apply in one of the facets of what we do.
We're here with Phil Etheridge. He's Senior Product Engineer here at Bomgar. So Phil, exactly what do you engineer?
It's really more, I guess, sort of the technical side of product management. So we're doing things from the most technical, I suppose, would be market requirements. And the way we do that is we'll reach out to our customer base. They're constantly sending us feedback on this is broken, or I don't like the way this looks, or hey, here's a new problem that we're having in the market. Now, but directly talking to customers, whether it's through email or a phone call or even a customer visit, and then taking their input and being able to help kind of mold or direct the product. And then probably the highlight of my job on a cyclical basis is when we're getting ready to do a release, to see that the actual product, the ideas have come into a product, and you can see the features, you can see it working. That's exactly what I had in mind.
Is Bomgar in the business of information technology?
In a way, but what we do is create a product, create a software and hardware product that we sell to IT organizations. That's so, in a sense, we're not doing IT, but we create a product that's for IT to do their job. So we're supporting IT, if you will.
Even more important, you make IT happen.
That's right, we make it work.
What exactly do you do, Dusty? What is a software developer?
A software developer is someone who writes code for a computer. A computer needs code to run things, to do things. Everything you've ever done on a computer, someone somewhere had to write that down first. So
this is code, right?
It is.
Tell me exactly what a code does.
A computer doesn't really know how to do anything by itself. It has to be fed instructions, and those instructions may be like, hey, create a window here, or put up this image in this spot. But the computer doesn't know any of that stuff all on its own, so somebody has to write code and then basically code translate that into instructions that says, okay, I'll make a window, I'll put an image here, and we get the result of what we wrote.
You really do have your hands on the product. You can see it once it's finished and know that was your work right there. Right. And it's very necessary too. I mean, something that you can't see, but it's everywhere.
Right, and we have 6,500 customers in 65 countries, so there's code that I've written has gone around the world, and there's, so that's a pretty cool thing to think about.
I think we've tried to create, nearly the ideal work environment and corporate culture. Trying to create here in Mississippi, typically what you'd have to go out to Silicon Valley in California to get a job at Google or a job at Facebook or a job at Twitter to have the environment and the innovation. And we're trying to create that the best we can here in Mississippi.
Well, why do you think that information technology or computer technology is a great field to go into?
Increasingly, the whole world is run by technology. It affects every aspect of our lives. Software runs the world behind the scenes. And there's a massive shortage out there, and there will be for generations, of technical people to make that technology work. All the way from writing software to just putting the pieces together. That's not changing. The technology shortage is getting worse. So why get into the field? Because it's a very fast-growing field, and it's a field that's going to be with us a long time, and it's a very fun job to have.
What do you think the future is like?
I think heavy move toward mobile technology. Mobile is huge because of what computers can do when they're shrunk down, and the fact that everybody has effectively a supercomputer in the palm of their hand now. So I think that will spur just vast amounts of innovation. Now everybody has laptops, but it's not just a laptop instead of a desktop. They may have a laptop plus a desktop plus an iPad plus an iPhone. All that technology has to work together, and all of it has to help the person do their job. So you can imagine that the amount of tech support that's needed in the world is growing rapidly because the total amount of devices that could need tech support is going up, and the need for them to all work together is a high bar of expectation.
Bomgar support, this is Kerri. Sure, I can log into that remotely for you. And all it takes to get a career in IT is a little know-how. This is Michael Pollack, an instructor at Holmes Community College in Ridgeland.
Information Systems Technology at Holmes, and this really covers the state as well. We follow a state curriculum, is two different programs. We've got the computer networking. We've also got what we call software engineering technology. So our students are either going to be in the networking side where they're trying to focus on setting up the networks and the PCs and everything under it, or the software engineering technology program. And our students are learning over 2 years how to program in 4 or 5 different programming environments.
Basically, what we teach here in this segment is the programming languages themselves. The networking degree deals with attaching computers together, building networks, and maintaining them after they're already there. The software engineering degree actually deals with producing applications or programs that people can use, whether it's a program that you use to record for human resources, keep track of who's there or what people are being paid, all the way to games.
There are a lot of jobs out there. I feel like I had a situation last year where my phone is constantly ringing. They're looking for employees. They want students for whether it's internships or for jobs.
Candice Harris is a Holmes Community College graduate and works as a systems administrator too at the Mississippi Development Authority.
We do a little bit of everything. We could do anything from server support to computer support, backup administration, network support, network security, a whole range of stuff, anywhere from just supporting the low-end user to the entire agency as a whole we support. You have the people who work on the computer systems, you have the people who go in there and they program and write a program like Microsoft Office. You also have those people though that go in and they provide nothing but router support, or they design an entire network infrastructure. There's security engineers, people who go through, you hear every day in the news, you hear some new site getting hacked or some new company being taken over by some hacktivists out there. We need to start being more proactive and get more people involved in this field and realize that it's not so much of being a nerd. You don't have to be a nerd to be in this industry. You just have to have a passion and enjoy what you do.
To the mall, please. Well, it's just, email, I'll just, oh, my new dress just shipped from Saks Fifth Avenue. What, you thought this was my only outfit? Isn't it incredible that I can get information from New York City instantly? Technology is just, no, you know, I'm pretty sure Saks Fifth Avenue is in New York City. I mean, it's on Fifth Avenue, right? This email is from Jackson, Mississippi. It's really? In Jackson? Okay, driver, Saks Fifth Avenue in Jackson. Well, who knew? Of course, Saks Fifth Avenue has over 100 locations besides its flagship store in Manhattan. But did you know that all of this huge company's IT activities are located right here in Mississippi?
It is the only operations facility of this kind for Saks, so we don't have another big IT data center anywhere. This is it. Well, it does all of the back office operations for Saks Fifth Avenue for the entire country. This room basically monitors all of our systems around the company and handles calls from users, whether the users are in the store, in our newer corporate offices, our distribution centers. If there's a problem with a computer, a problem with an individual system, they work it out. They're also running all the individual jobs that run on our mainframe or on our Unix environments or our Teradata environment. You could be working on our assortment planning tool in New York with the buying office, and you're having trouble with the software, it's not working properly. They will call here and help you resolve that issue. You could be out in the store and the register's not working properly, or the store goes offline, or the phones go down. They handle all those issues and they get them resolved as quickly as possible. If there's a problem with an individual piece of software that was written and developed here in Jackson, they may transition that over to our application team, which sits across out the door here. Generally, the folks behind us and anywhere in IT have a 4-year college degree and probably a technical degree of some sort, programming. We like the idea of onboarding a college grad with like an IT background, and then develop them along, and that as they develop their career advances, they can move up pretty quickly.
I mean, this facility is the nerve center for all of their internet activities, email, telecommunications, network support, hardware support, and more. Everything IT.
This is the server room here at SAC, and it's huge! It's like a humming maze of hard drive after hard drive. The most sophisticated data handling equipment money can buy, all crunching billions of bits and bytes every minute. There are over 1,000 servers in this room, and it's right here in Mississippi.
All of our stores, we have 106 stores in Saks that kind of all route back through here. They do not go back out to the internet. They come all back through here to get their internet, basically to get anything support, to get their updates or things or so. Even your transaction that you buy at the store in New York or so is going to route back through here to be processed. Right now we're in our data center here, and we have basically over about 500 applications that we kind of support within Saks. And I have a team of 4 developers that basically handle all of the applications in store, basically that you go and shop it.
This is the command center here at Saks Fifth Avenue. This is where all that data from the server room over there gets accessed, deployed, troubleshot, and otherwise manipulated. And this is Alan Lee, who can hopefully tell me a little bit more about that. So tell me, what exactly do you do in here?
Basically, we receive calls from stores and corporate locations needing help with computer issues, phone issues, application issues.
What are some normal questions that you get on a daily basis?
Other than password resets, some of the normal questions would be, I'm having a problem with performing a certain task on my register. How do I get this application to do what I want it to do? I also receive escalated calls on issues that affect store-wide problems that could also be more than one store.
Did you start off in this position, or is this something that you advanced to?
It's one that I advanced to. I started off working as just a technical analyst, and then I got a full-time position in the computer operations, which is in this area. And eventually I moved up to senior analyst.
Where can you go from here?
Well, there is another level of being an analyst, which is a lead analyst. There's also a possibility of being a manager, one of the shift managers. Also, I could go into another area like networking or hardware or any other of the support teams.
What do you like best about your job?
I like the variety of calls that I get and the different personalities I come in contact with.
Alan, it looks so complicated behind us. What are these guys doing?
What they're doing is mostly monitoring. They monitor mainframe jobs. They also monitor servers, applications, also infrastructure like in the stores, the routers, the switches, the wireless access points, pretty much making sure that nothing goes wrong during the course of the day or night.
So they can look at all of the stores all over the country?
From East Coast to West Coast.
Why do you think Saks is such a great place to work?
Well, it's always expanding. It's constantly introducing more technology to support the sales staff. With that, there's going to be the need for more people to be able to support them. More positions being created, a sense of security.
What advice might you have for someone who maybe doesn't know what kind of career they want?
Well, the help desk is a great place to start. You get exposure to basically everything. Different kinds of applications, different kinds of hardware support. You pretty much get exposed to everything, and a lot of everything.
Now I'm gonna check on my dress. Okay, which one of these tells me where my dress is?
Don't touch that. Really?
On this episode, we've shared with you just a small snapshot of the literally thousands of career opportunities you'll find in the IT arena. Needless to say, there's a lot we didn't cover, because the possibilities are endless.
Oh, hey! Yep, still picking up a signal even way out here. Isn't modern technology amazing? It opens up so many new opportunities in business management, communication, sharing information, shopping, and, well, finding a rewarding career you can be proud of. So check out your local community college or Wynn Job Center to find out how you can get your high-tech career in IT off to a high-tech start. I'm Kerri Courtney, and I'll see you on the next exciting episode of Job Hunter.
All right, now ordering. One pair wooden boat paddles. I love technology.
Rolling. Action.
They're not going anywhere. Trying to get over things myself.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Where are